Welcome back to my channel. I'm Miss Hauser. As a former classroom teacher, I'm creating videos that cover the middle school language arts standards. And if you like these videos, please hit that subscribe button and strike that bell so you can get notified when I release a new video. Enjoy! In today's video, we'll cover higher order thinking, questioning, and discussion techniques. These techniques relate to critical thinking. But before we begin, may I just share? I've written a book called Galactic Catastrophe. It's a time travel tale that incorporates language arts standards into its plot, and I've heard it's a pretty fun read. Here's a small sampling of the components we'll cover in this YouTube channel. And of course, may I mention these standards are also covered in my novel. Pretty cool, huh? When analyzing questioning, a great question to ask is why. Why do we need to understand the various types of questioning? What's the point? Asking questions helps readers think critically, so they stay engaged in a text. In addition, questions provide clarity for the reader, so they can focus on important information and comprehend what they've read. And after all, that's the whole point of reading, isn't it? To understand what we've read. I'm sure you've heard of Socrates, that ancient Greek philosopher who believed students learned best through questioning. Socrates loved to engage his students in discussions. That's why discussion sessions that involve questioning are called Socratic seminars. And ancient philosophers, scientists, writers, and travelers from Africa, India, Asia, and the Americas used questioning techniques, helping them explore and explain the world, as well as contribute to it. Ibn Battuta was a great Muslim scholar who traveled the world to learn about new countries and peoples. Ibn Battuta was inspired and motivated by questions about the world. And where would science, medicine, or technology be without questioning? Wait, is that an actual beating heart they have sitting there on that table? Well, hopefully those lab technicians know what they're doing. So here we go. Get ready. It's going to be a bouncy ride. There are 3 main types of questioning. We'll review them, and I'll provide examples of each type. Let's get started. A literal level question is one that has a straightforward answer. When analyzing text, the answer to a literal level question is found in the text. You can point to the answer in the book. So it's often referred to as a book level question. In the story, Little Red Riding Hood, a literal level question might be, what color is Little Red Riding Hood's cape? And everyone knows the answer to that one. It's red, of course. And how do we know? Because the author writes that explicitly into the text. There's no doubt about the color of Little Red Riding Hood's cape. An interpretive level question is one which requires the reader to make an inference or deduction based on information they've read or received. The answer to an interpretive level question is not explicitly stated. The reader needs to make an educated guess, like a detective. This type of question is often referred to as a book plus brain question. And whew, I wonder if that poor detective is getting a little dizzy. An example of an interpretive level question might be, what can we infer about Little Red Riding Hood's personality based on the fact that she asks the wolf so many questions? We might deduce that Little Red Riding Hood is smart, curious, suspicious, trusting, friendly, or frightened. An interpretive level question does not have one explicit answer. A universal level question is one which deals with the theme or universal message of a text. A universal level question may stem from the text, but it does not reference the text. This is also commonly referred to as a brain level question. A great example of a universal level question might be, what themes can we find in the story Little Red Riding Hood? And some themes we might find in that story are, trust your intuition, questions are important, Or perhaps, be wary of strangers. So, although universal level questions stem from the text, answers to universal level questions do not reference the text. A universal level question deals with the big picture, thematic questions in the text. The themes or messages apply not only to this text, but also to many others. For example, people all around the world should trust their intuition, ask lots of questions, and be wary of strangers. At least in most situations, right? Literal level questions may use words such as define, label, recall, identify, or report. Literal level questions may look like, how many orange fish do you see on the screen? Or perhaps, are the fish that you see two-dimensional or three-dimensional images? Interpretive level questions may use words such as infer, analyze, interpret, predict, or question. Interpretive level questions may look like, make an inference. How difficult was it to produce those 3D fish? Or perhaps, make a prediction. Will there be more 3D fish on the next screen? Universal level questions may use words such as judge, rate, reconstruct, value, or reorganize. Universal level questions may look like, is technology important in education? Or perhaps, make a judgment. Are animals important to humans? Now it's your turn. The next time you're reading, formulate one of each type of question. Enjoy and have fun. So I must mention that my book is available on Amazon for $9.99. The ebook's available for $2.99. What a deal. Thanks to Little Red Riding Hood and the Big Bad Wolf for their cameo appearances in today's video. Please visit my website at www.zoehauser.com. Music by Ben Sounds. Thanks, Ben. And thanks for watching. See you soon.